All right, today I want to educate on the vital role our nervous system has on our well-being and how it influences our health internally and externally. So I want to specifically talk about stress with this one. So when we're overstressed, overwhelmed, anxious, not getting enough sleep, our nervous system sends out a cascade of hormonal responses into our system. So what happens, let's talk about the adrenals for a minute. So our adrenal gland sits on top of our kidneys and it secretes several hormones, but the one I want to talk about in particular is cortisol. Now cortisol is known as the stress hormone. So when we're super stressed, our nervous system recognizes that, sends those hormonal inputs into the brain, which go to the body, which go to the adrenals. They say, all right, we gotta ramp up the cortisol, start getting that going, and it floods the system. Now, high levels of cortisol will have negative effects on your immune system, your metabolism. It reduces bone formation, so many harmful effects on our body, so that when we're stressed, we're not able to combat those issues, and we're constantly in a state of fight or flight with those high cortisol levels. So we really need to learn how to control that and to decrease that. So you're asking, how do I reboot my nervous system? Well, first of all, we have to get enough sleep. Sleep is the #1 thing we have to do when rebooting the nervous system. But how are you going to get enough sleep if your cortisol levels are high? So guys, we gotta relax, we gotta chill out. No wonder why Americans are all fat and depressed, okay? Americans are the #1 people who have high chronic stress levels out of anywhere else in the world, okay? So we really need to chill out. We need to employ some relaxation techniques. Start with breathing. Start to control your breathing. Really breathe through that diaphragm. That is the primary muscle of respiration, and a lot of us aren't doing that. We need to take a step back and take a breather. This is real. We have to do that. So when we do that, it kicks in our parasympathetic nervous system, which is opposite of the fight or flight, so it relaxes us and puts us in a more calming mood. And it has a lot of effects on our nervous system again, with controlling heart rate, blood pressure, levels of glucose in the body, all those things, and your insulin. So once we're able to do that and really kind of control our nervous system and calm down through breathing, yoga, Pilates, we need to move. We need to do that. Then we'll be able to sleep better. And then the next line of defense, we need a better diet. The things we are consuming is harming us as well and just increasing those levels of cortisol. For example, sugar and coffee, caffeine, okay? So really try to reduce that out of your diet, take that away little by little, wean yourself away from those types of foods or caffeine. You really want to supplement your diet as well. You should be eating a lot of leafy greens, especially with the high levels of cortisol affecting the adrenals. We go into adrenal fatigue, so we need to be eating a lot of leafy greens, and then supplementing with, there's a ton of things that are good for our adrenal health. So things such as B vitamins, B12 is a big one. You really want to get a good B vitamin complex, a high grade one, not something from like Publix or something from CVS. We need something that's legit. Also vitamin D, selenium is very, very good. Ashwagandha is another one that's a natural holistic plant that is very good for thyroid and adrenal health. And the thyroid, again, is also affected by the nervous system. Our nervous system is our command center. It gets all the inputs, and then it tells the body what to do and what needs to be secreted into the body to kind of balance out. But when we're constantly in that stress, fight, or flight state, we're going to be harming our body with an overflow of these negative hormones. They're not necessarily negative, we do need them, but they're negative in a sense when they reach higher levels. So again, we need sleep, we need exercise and therapeutic relaxation techniques, yoga, Pilates, meditation, imagery, all of those things, breathing to calm us down. And then our diet is very important. So if you guys want more information on this topic, more of what to take, how your diet should be, some exercises to calm yourself down and control that nervous system, please feel free to reach out to me. I would love to help you guys with that, because this is key in your recovery and reducing chronic pain. Wound healing, if you have a wound. All these things are not going to heal as well when we're ramped up in our nervous system. So we really need to start controlling that first so that we can get into the deeper things and help your recovery and help you just function better in daily life and be happier overall. Because once you're not stressed, you live a happier life. I know stress is inevitable, but we have to learn to control it. So feel free to reach out to me. I would love to hear from you guys. All right, have a good day.